All right, and everyone take your states. Balcony.
I have to say something.
Oh, yes, Connor. What you got to say? Connor, you there?
I have to say something.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Connor. Hold on. I'm gonna type it to him. Oh man.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I have my laptop on full volume, and
Okay.
it's still very quiet.
And what?
Oh wait, never mind. Now you're loud.
Okay.
It was your voice is really quiet.
My voice is quiet. I'm like the loudest person ever. I see August grinning up there.
Well, it's not working.
All right. It might have been like a weird glitchy thingy. I don't know. Cause yeah, microphone's on and
My
everything.
laptop to the closest internet connection.
Might be some connection issue or something. Might be giving some problem. Not sure. But anywho. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Attention. Balcony. Student attendance and begin. Honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, community, balcony, Jumbi. All right, we're gonna jump right in today. We're going to go over the form today. All right, the new form, Chugmu. A lot of fun. We'll go over some details for that. All right, but first thing first, let's go ahead and start warming up. So what we're gonna do first is Frankenstein's. Okay, handouts, feet up. Keep your legs straight. When you go up, you want to keep that leg as straight as you can. No knee bend. I think Connor might be frozen. All right, yeah, he is kind of frozen, but he's coming back now. Make sure you drink water, people. Good for you. Cooper always laughs when I say that. All right, so from here, now we're gonna take our feet out. All right, we'll focus on one side for now, and we'll switch to the other side in a minute. You can either do just your foot, or if it helps to have your handouts, go ahead and do that too. Some of you can go higher than me, and I'm kind of jealous, but it is what it is. All right, and let's go to the other side. Very good. All right, from here, now let's take our foot and outside crescent kicks, basically. If you want to take your handouts and kick your hand, welcome to do so. I would take the same hand of the same foot that you're going to be swinging, just like so. There we go. I know Cooper's hydrating. I must have said be sure to hydrate. Trenton's hydrating. I like that. Good, good, good. Lynette, your video is off, so I don't know. I hope you're hydrating and stretching. All right, from here, we're going to now take our feet apart a little bit. If you're one to get dizzy, all right, or get nauseous, okay, from motion, look at your feet the whole time, okay? If not, totally up to you. But you're going to drop down, touch your toes, and come back up at a pretty consistent speed, okay? Not too fast, not too slow, all right? And begin. Like I said, if you're one to get super nauseous real quick, all right, or easily, then stay looking at your feet. Okay, that is okay. Trent, I hope that's water, right? That's water you're drinking? Yeah, all right, cool. Kind of. Is it flavored water like mine is? No, okay. All right, let's go ahead and push up time. Work our upper body up, out. So everyone down on the ground. I know, Cooper, you may not like it. Oh, it's tea, okay. It's tea. Sweet tea? Yeah, sweet tea? Cool, 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 cool. I like sweet tea. All right, push up time. Working out that upper body, especially for board breaking, and begin. Miss Townsend, I'd like to say that painting you have to the left of you looks amazing. Has great detail. I like it. I've noticed that since hopping on.
Her daddy is doing it. He's painting it.
I'm sorry, to what?
Her daddy is painting that painting. It's taking.
Her dad's painting that. Oh, cool.
So August is a good artist too, though.
Is she?
Yeah.
Might have to see how test her abilities. Give her a challenge as a first degree.
Do it.
All right, let's go ahead and stand up. And arm circles forward. And backwards. Oh, I love Huskies. All right, August, it's confirmed. I'm just moving in, like, make some room. Huskies and creativity and stuff. You have a new uncle. Just saying. Miss Townsend, I hope you're okay with that.
Come on in. Move in with us. We're good with that.
And arm swings. Or arms across, I mean. Or bear hugs. Whichever one you wanna call them. And up and down. All right, from here, take our hands on our hips, let's go side to side. forwards and backwards. Now, when I do the forwards and backwards, I also like to roll on my heels and the balls of my feet. It helps a lot with balance, gives me a little bit further of a stretch. It really helps to also kind of roll all that out, which will only help you when you do stuff like board breaking, okay, or strikes to the body shields, things of that nature. All right, hip circles. Let's go the other way. All right, stretch out our neck, hands right back, ear to shoulder. Almost done. And up and down. Left to right. Head circles. Other way. All right, and touch stance. Balcony. All right, shake it off a little bit. Get loose. All right. So from here, let's go over Chung Mu. So Chung Mu has 30 moves. Okay, Chung Mu has 30 moves. It is not the longest color rank form, but it is one of the longest. All right, it's the second longest. Okay. This form is considered a red belt level form. Okay, it's one of the last forms, if not the last form you see for black belt. Okay. So if you are in the advanced rank, especially closer towards that red belt area, then this is right where you should be. Okay. If you are intermediate level or beginner level, then and you find this form to be challenging, it is understandable. Okay, it is understandable. This form has different moves that we've not done before. And then there's gonna be some moves we have done, but we're doing them now. We're gonna do them in this form differently. Okay. Now, when I say there's 30 moves, 95% probably of the moves are not repeated. Okay. So there's a few moves that are repeated at least twice. For example, the double knife hand. We will do quite a few of those. Okay. Side kicks. You'll do a few side kicks, a couple side kicks if you're at an advanced level. But for the most part, though, all the other moves are going to be one move done one direction. Okay. So this is an open-handed form, which is going to make this also a little challenging because we're going to be used to doing, for example, a high block closed fist, right? But now, welcome to the club of Chung Mu. Now you do a high block open-handed. Okay, so there's going to be some moves, like I said, that we've done, but done differently. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the definition real fast. This is a longer definition. All right, Trent, that's good. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and get some. Thank you for letting me know. Let's go over the definition. So everyone repeat after me. Chung Mu was the name given to the great admiral Yi Sun Shin of the Li dynasty. He was reputed to have invented the first armored battleship Kabuxin in 1592. By the way, Kabuxin is the name of the battleship that he had, okay? Which is said to be the precursor of the present day submarine. The reason why this pattern ends with a left-hand strike is to symbolize his regrettable death. Having no chance to show his unrestrained potentiality checked by the forced reservation of his loyalty to the king. So that is the longest definition we have for all our forms, even the black belt forms. Okay, that is the longest one. So what does that mean? That means you're gonna have, you probably have brownie points, bonus points for being able to actually say the definition at testing. Okay, very few people will probably work to remember this, but I promise you, if you take, you know, a sentence a week, because it's only like 4 sentences or so. But if you take a sentence a week or break it down even further, however, whatever works, all right, and you just rehearse it every week, by testing, you'll have it, okay? So I will try to also utilize class time to say the definition as well, but it generally does take 3 to 5 minutes to get through the definition. So from here, let's go ahead and start off with move number 1 of this form. Junbi, though, for this form is regular Junbi. Okay. Regular Junbi, feet parallel, so as if you're on roller tracks, and hands here in front of you. Now, when you do that, make sure hands are not on your belt. Make sure it's in front of you. Okay. Like I said, most moves are done one way. So I'm gonna want you to face this way because I know it helps a lot of people, and also too, so that way I do it the same direction you do it, or I'm not confused. Okay. So we're here at Junbi. First move, we're going to chamber by opening this hand on our hip, facing up. Other hand opens, facing up, opposite direction. Facing upward. So both of them are palm up, just like so. Yes. We're going to step into a back stance. We're going to do a open-handed square block. Okay. So majority of us, I believe all of us, have done the square block 2 cycles ago. All right. When we're here, just like so. Everyone remember that form? Yes? Okay. Now we're doing that same move, but open-handed. All right. My goal for this form, the way I'm going to work it this cycle to help everybody, in hopes of helping everybody, is I'm only going to focus on 4 moves probably a week. Doing the math, that'll be about 7 weeks. Or no, 4 moves. Yeah, about 7 weeks, to where then we have 2 weeks of review, and then you have the week of testing. Okay, so easily doable. So for now, all I want you to do is focus on chambering and looking, then go into a back stance, open-handed square block. All right, any questions on that move? All right, go ahead and practice on your own for a couple minutes, and then we'll add on from there. This move I'm not too worried about. It's the next move that I'm kind of, all right, we're going to take some time on. Because it is 3 moves at a time. I will state in this class, because it was, people got agitated in last class, this doorbell that you hear, ding dong you hear, I cannot turn that off, okay? That is just a notification for when people come in and out of the door or out of the building. So if you've ever paid attention while you're in the lobby area, sitting waiting for like class or anything, you hear that there's one back here as well. So unfortunately, I cannot do anything about that. 12 o'clock classes wasn't too bad because not many people were coming in and out. 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, a lot of people coming in and out. All right, how are we feeling on that one? Feeling pretty good? Pretty solid? Cool, I got a lot of thumbs up. Let's move on. So from here, everyone do the square block, open handed. Now from here, what we're going to do, this hand that's doing the knife hand goes out. The hand that's doing the high block goes to our ear. Okay, the same side there. This hand that's out, we're going to drop it and then do a high block. Okay, now the reason why I'm emphasizing the drop is so that way when you're here, your hand drops and comes up in front of you. Because it is common to see someone drawing a circle, which if you ever do a high block drawing a circle, tell me what you're blocking. Nothing. All right, so we're here, we chamber, drop, high block, that's the block. Now we have a strike. The hand on our ear is going to do an inverted knife hand. And now we're going to have a move. Our back foot, our right foot is going to step forward into a front stance. Now that is, August, step forward. August, step forward. The other foot. There you go. Yes. All right, just like so. Yes. Switch hands. Switch hands, August. There you go. All right. So this move, like I said, quite confusing. Okay. Normally, now y'all probably see why last cycle I was having you start to work, especially for sparring, on doing multiple moves at once, where you strike and block and stoop forward. Remember that? Remember some of those drills that we did? Yeah, Mr. Jackson, I know does drills like that too. So, yeah, that is why, is to also prepare us for this, okay? So eventually, as we get closer to testing time, it'll all be one move. But for now, if it is more comfortable for you to do it, break it down into 2 or 3 pieces, that is fine, okay? If you get comfortable to the point where you do the high block and then you step forward with the inverted knife hand, and that's where you feel comfortable most at right now, that's okay, all right? So, do it again, do me. Chamber, look, step, square block, open-handed. Chamber, high block, step forward, and inverted knife hand. There you go. Now with the inverted knife hand, you want it to be neck level, okay? You want it to be neck level. Now I just realized I've done this all in gallery view, so let me go to speaker view real quick, all right, and show this real fast. I wonder if I can see everybody. Nope, I can't see everybody. Oh wait, and can I hide? Yeah, if I hide me, I can see everybody. All right, perfect. Nobody go nowhere then. All right, so we are here. Chamber, open-handed knife hand. High block, step, inverted knife hand. Okay, and a front stance. All right. Any questions on that? Any questions on that? All right, go ahead and practice on your own. Okay. However you feel comfortable. One move at a time, or combining all of them at once. All right, but do not overdo it. Do not overstimulate your mind. Trenton, very good. Hands other way. No, you had it right going that direction. Yes. There you go. Now do the high block with your left hand. There you go. Yes. There you go.
Can you check mine?
Yes, I'm looking at everybody's. Trent was just number 1, so I was checking him out. But yeah, I'm working down the list. Very good, August. Good to get to see that you got that step. Good, Ezra. Make sure you keep that high block up when you do the inverted knife hand as well, because it is technically all one move. Connor, same thing. Make sure even though we do that high block and then we do the step in knife hand, make sure you keep that high block up there, because eventually it is one move together. Okay, it is one move. Cooper, let's see it. Very good. Very good. All right. And by the way, if this is your first evening virtual class and it looks weird because I'm looking up, all right? Reason being, computer down here with the camera. See, I know that the camera exists right here, all right? But I have it wired to connect via an HDMI converter to the TV that's above the wall, above the computer. So I can see everyone in big screen mode. I just look weird because I'm looking up all the time. All right. So, any questions so far on the form? No? Are we ready to move on? Add some more. All right. From here, Duke Ethan. Chamber. Open hand, knife hand, square ball. I'm going to do it right. Okay, I'm done talking, I guess. All right. And chamber, high block, inverted knife hand. I don't know if there's a technical term thing for this move, or if it's just a high block inverted knife hand. From here, the high block hand is going to go out like this. The other hand, the inverted knife hand, is going to go to the other side ear. All right, now everyone has seen this move. We're going to pick our right foot up, go to the other side, double knife hand. And that's your next move. All right. Everyone's seen that move. So I don't really expect a lot of questions on this one. If so, that's okay. I'd rather you ask than go to testing not knowing proper etiquette, practical technique. But do it again. If you want to go ahead and practice on your own, go for it. I'm going to do it again as well. So if you want to do it with me, then follow along. Connor, I'd recommend getting off the wall too. Thank you, sir. Now, I will say also this form, if I hadn't said before, I lose my mind at the moment. If I haven't said this before, this form is awesome for competitions, for tournaments. And just because of how beautiful this form is, all right, and how unique this form is. Okay? So if you love competing and you want to have that almost pretty much guaranteed win every time, okay, definitely take a grasp on this form. All right, take an interest on this form. It'll help you out tremendously. This form was one of the forms. This form and Wadong was two of the forms that I can use a lot for competition, competing when I was coming up. So definitely look forward to that. Any questions? Any questions? Did Andrea leave or Lynette? I mean, no, she's still just Chilling home, home world. All right. Are we ready to move on? We ready to add another move? I got a thumbs up from Triton. I got a thumbs up from August, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and add up some moves. I got a thumbs up from Cooper. Okay, let's add some more moves. Let's add another move. So everyone, 1, swivel. 2, high block, inverted knife hand. 3, double knife hand. Now for 4, we're going to, and by the way, we're in a back six. For 4, this hand that's out, we're going to make it fist. And on our chest is going to come for our belts. Continue to open-handed them. We're going to step forward with our left foot in front into a front stance and one-handed spear. One-handed spear. Now, Cooper, it's a spear, not a palm strike. So I'm seeing this hand up. I want to see fingers parallel level. There you go. Yes. Now, again, one of those moves that we've seen before, but differently. We're used to doing a reinforced spear, and it's vertical. Okay, this one is the same, but horizontal. All right, and you're going for the axe. Okay, so when here doing this move, you're going for the neck. Over here, blocking, and going for the axe. All righty. All right, do it again. Jumbi stance. We'll probably, if you're up for it, we might be able to finish the beginner section tonight. Okay? Because we only have 3 more moves for the beginner section, and 2 of the moves are a double knife hand again. So, and the other move we've done before, just kind of done differently. So, might finish it tonight, beginner section. Which is good because that means we're going to be a week ahead. This thing, Jimmy! And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Left foot's in front, in a front stance, left hand spear. Any questions on that? All right, go ahead and practice on your own. Begin practicing on your own. I will watch. And like I said, we might finish the form tonight. We got about 5 or so minutes, a little, maybe 6 or 7 minutes left for class. So we'll probably finish off with this. This week's gonna be a real focused week on the board. The more we get into it now, the better it's gonna help us through the cycle. No kid, no line right there. Connor, you need me to show you again?
Can you watch me?
Yes, I can watch you. Usually when you're by the camera, I either know you either want me to watch you or want me to do it again. So I'm like, all right, which one is it? Hold on, let me go to gallery view real quick. All right, let me see it. Open-handed square block. It still looks like you're closed fist. Open the fingers out. There you go. There you go. Yes. Very good. Now that high block should be in front of you. So it should be towards the, what is that, a kitchen or a bar, whatever. So when you hear this hand was good, you want the high block to also be in front of you. You had it back here to the side. All right. But doing good so far. Let me see. Why are you doing it that way now? You trying to mess with me? Trying to goof me? I can watch it either direction. Good. Good. Perfect. Does anybody else particularly want me to watch them? Good, and August. Spear with the other hand. Yes. Yes. Now the chamber for the spear, August, what you're gonna do is, when you're doing the knife hand here, double knife hand, the hand that's out, you're going to make a fist, reach out. This hand's gonna come to our belt. Then you're going to step forward and strike as you're landing. Yes. In a good front stance, right, Miss Townsend? Yes, in a good front stance. All right. From here, want to finish the form up or finish the beginner section up? We won't have to like do it 300 times or anything. We just do it once and then we can convene and wrap up for the night. So here we go. 2B. 1. Open hand, square block, right, Connor? Yeah, there we go. Good job. Step forward, 2. All the way around, 3. 4, spear. Now from here, our hands are going to cross behind us. We're going to go back towards the front, so towards me.
You're lagging again.
I'm lagging again?
Yeah.
Am I lagging for everybody else? Yes? Okay. Let's go back then. So we're at the spear, right? My bad. I'm sorry, I didn't see the lag. Our hands chamber behind us for a double knife hand again. Move into a back stance towards me. Double knife hand. Back stance towards the front. Now, this is where a lot of people are going to forget this move, but don't forget this move. Okay? You're going to pick your back foot up. You're going to chamber. All right? You make a fist. Okay? You get into a sparring stance. All right? Side kick. Bring it back and do not drop it. Chamber again for that same double knife. And that is the end of the beginner section. All right? So doing it from the front here, I do the double knife hand. I physically bring my foot up and get into a sparring stance. Side kick, come back, land, like so. All right, what noise was that? Okay, that was a weird noise. All right, so, anywho, let's go ahead and bring it all in. Bring it all in, bring it all in. So, what are we thinking of this cycle's form so far? Thumbs up for like it, thumbs down for, oh my God, this thing is like the scariest thing ever. Thumbs up. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So, we will continue working on this. Like I said, this cycle really is going to focus a lot on the form, okay? Especially this week, because the more we practice it now, the less we're going to be really stressed towards the end of the cycle, okay? Especially once we get into that advanced section. That advanced section gets messy, okay? So this is only the beginning, so be prepared, all right? But do you have any questions for me? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, all right. Well, I know I know for a lot of you, this is kind of bedtime area. Somebody's playing random music out in the lobby area, I guess. But I know this is kind of bedtime area for some people, dinner time for some, things of that nature. So have a great rest of your night. All right, continue practicing on this form. The more you practice outside of class, the more you're gonna remember it, okay? Treat it just like how they treat it in college, which they say in college, for every hour you spend in class, you should spend that hour outside of class as well, all right? So really keep practicing on that form, because the more you practice it, the easier you're gonna remember it, the more you'll remember faster, and the more we'll be able to add on to it, okay? Any questions? Going once, going twice. Sold. All right, get out of here. I'll see y'all later. Y'all are dismissed. Bye.